Fly with us business class with British Airways from Accra, Ghana to London, England. Let's start off in the lounge, which is included in most, if not all, British Airways business class flights. The Accra lounge in Accra Airport has two parts. The first place we relaxed was this room, which was much smaller and more private compared to the rest of the lounge. Ideal for people who have work to do and need the peace and quiet. There was a screen so you can keep an eye on flight information and also a TV screen to watch the news. It had this nice big mirror and was well decorated with Ghanaian artifacts. There was this fridge, as you could see, stocked with water and soft drinks, and next to it there was hot drinks facilities. Coming out of that private section, there is the rest of the lounge, which is so much bigger, more spacious and more lively. There's a lot more people out here. It had clear windows, which would offer nice sunlight if it was daytime. So in this section, there was food, a bar, and these fridges, as you can see, were completely stocked with soft drinks such as malt and Ghanaian beers like Star and Club. Next to it, they had a good selection of food. Not the best I've seen in an airport lounge, but definitely not the worst. They had fresh fruits and vegetables on the side, and they also had a great choice of traditional Ghanaian dishes to try or to enjoy if you already love them. So they had jollof rice, yam chips, shito, grilled fish, grilled chicken, and also other things like stir fry and rice. We have to say the food was so delicious. We had several rounds. They also had a bar and had great selection of wines and beers, cocktails. They had a bartender who could make whatever you want and was so friendly. We really enjoyed this lounge. As you can see, the business class cabin has a 1-2-1 configuration, which allows privacy at the window seats and a couple or friends to sit together in the middle. As soon as we got onto the plane, we were welcomed with some lovely champagne or orange juice, which I got one of each, of course. And this is a close-up of the seat, which is much bigger than it looks on camera. You get a reading light up there, a pillow, and some bed linen, which includes a blanket to cover yourself and something to lay on the seat. These are the newer Club World suites, which are more modern and more spacious. The middle seats also have this divider in between, which is a lot of fun for couples and friends and great if you're sat next to a stranger. One really good thing about this cabin is that there was a lot of storage. So underneath there was somewhere to put your bag or your feet if you were laying down. Inside the table where my glass is there and my bag is, there was additional storage for your phone. And in this little cabinet here was even more storage. That was also a mirror, which was really, really handy. At our seats were also some headsets and also the dining menu. Being seated down, it was really quite spacious compared to some other business class suites that we've experienced. And there were also these doors which, gave you privacy from the aisle, which we really, really liked. Not many business class seats offer that. You must leave them open during takeoff and landing, but you can have them closed for the rest of the flight. We were also given these lovely amenity kits made just for British Airways by the White Company. Inside the kits there were some socks, toothpaste and toothbrush, a pen, earplugs, there was lip balm, moisturiser and a nice relaxing pulse point thing to help you fall asleep. There was also an eye mask. Because there was so much space to put things away around the seating area, it actually made it very, very spacious. And of course the seat could fold down into a fully flat bed, which was really nice to get you sleeping. We really did have fun with the divider in the middle of the seat. We did feel a little bit far away from each other compared to economy, which is quite typical for business class seats, except on some airlines, like Emirates do have those seats next to each other. The dining and drinks menu was super long, there was so much choice, and we were really happy with the drink selection. The wines were delicious and so were the Baileys. I do have some tips for you when it comes to food. Number one, sit near the front of the flight. We did that for this flight, and that's because I've had it before on a business flight where they've run out of my meal option choice, which you can imagine is not ideal when you've paid so much. And number two, when you're flying with BA, ask for your main with the starters because they forgot about my main and I ended up not getting my choice anyway. So don't ask for it separately. When they offer, ask for it to come together. And also you can go to sleep quicker and we won't be waiting around for the food to arrive. For starters, I had salmon, which was absolutely delicious. It came with lovely bread rolls and some seasonal vegetables. For drinks, I opted for Baileys and a wine. They were both so yummy. Because it was an overnight flight, I found that they were really quick with bringing the meals out and we weren't waiting around too long so that we could have the most time asleep as possible. We were really happy about that. And then for mains, I went with the seafood stew, which came with fried rice and broccoli. It was amazing. I have to say, the choice of movies and TV shows was probably one of the worst I've seen on a business class flight with British Airways. The choice was terrible, so if you can download anything on Netflix, that's probably best. The next course was this amazing cheese platter. It was so delicious. And then to end, I opted for the apple strudel, which was lovely. After a wonderful sleep, I was woken up to this gorgeous breakfast of pastries, croissants, and Greek yogurt. Overall, we definitely think it was worth it, especially if you get it at a good price. The in-flight entertainment doesn't have very much options, but the good service and the great food completely make up for it. We would definitely recommend. Thanks for watching.